Uh, Before we begin our session proper, let me quickly introduce who we are at SEALS. So CNE Publishing Inc. began by reprinting and distributing licensed foreign medical and science books in 1993, and it later expanded to offer educational materials across all levels and subject areas, building a strong reputation through CNE Bookshop, its retail arm. So right now po, we have around 15 bookshops na po in the Philippines, and I hope na-visit nyo na po yung any of our bookshops po sa Pilipinas. Ayan. And in 2007, the changing needs of the market prompted the company to launch CE Logic, carrying the vision of becoming a leading provider of e-learning and e-business solutions. And we're glad to share that in 2024, we've launched CE Nexus, a Singapore-based company and part of CNE Adaptive Learning Solutions, which aims to be the leading provider, education technology provider in Southeast Asia. And so that's SEALS. For over 30 years, we have focused our efforts on helping educators and learners adapt to academic changes. And in celebration of its 30th year in the business, the company unified its core units under one mother brand, the CNE Adaptive Learning Solutions, or what we call SEALS. And the company's growth into a full-service educational solutions provider as SEALS is a testament to this commitment, and we continually innovate and expand our learning solutions to cater to the emerging needs of academic and professional industries and meet global and local demands for print and digital solutions. And we are proud to share po that CNE Adaptive Learning Solutions, or SEALS, is the only Philippine educational publisher, distributor, and solutions provider that caters across all segments of education, from basic education po, K to K-12 level, up to higher education, including yung graduate and an academic research level, also up to professional level. And at SEALS, we provide an ecosystem to our partner institutions. It is a fully integrated and holistic solution towards digital transformation. That ecosystem brings together the full strength of SEALS, ranging from print solutions, locally authored or international bestseller textbooks from basic ed to higher ed, from solutions to EdTech and STEAM. So meron pong LMS, SMS, CMS, AI-powered learning platforms, credential verifier, databases, online libraries, including ebooks, journals, research materials, and interactive coursewares and modules for reading and literacy or for assessment. And at SEALS, we are committed to supporting institutions with everything they need or you need to move forward and succeed in your digital transformation journey. And everyone, so that's CNE Adaptive Learning Solutions. And again, thank you so much for attending our SEALS Learning Hour for this morning, titled Smarter Research Starts Here, AI Tools for Modern Academic Libraries. So before we start our session and before I introduce our resource speaker this morning, can I see po in the chat box who among here are the librarians or mga research enthusiasts or researchers? Can I see po in the chat box? Can you raise your hands or your uh, Zoom hands, or you can send po heart reaction, pwede rin po. Ayun, meron tayong librarian and student here. Welcome po sa SEALS Learning Hour and thank you for joining. Po, sige. Can I see the hands? Or ayan po, ang dami po palang nag-heart. So, thank you, thank you. So, we have lots of participants that are librarian or researchers here. Thank you po for joining this learning hour. And so, academic libraries are evolving from repositories of information into dynamic research support hubs. So in this 1 hour learning session, let us all discover how emerging AI-powered research tools can help libraries support students, faculty, and researchers more effectively. And we will explore practical ways AI can assist in literature review, citation management, academic writing, and research organization while maintaining academic integrity and responsible AI use. So in this session, you'll learn to discover emerging AI research tools that libraries can recommend to your academic community. We'll also explore support for students and faculty in writing research papers more efficiently. This session also will help researchers navigate literature review and citation management more effectively. And we will also understand responsible AI use in academic research and writing. And lastly, we will explore practical ways libraries can support modern research workflows. So yung mga librarians and researchers po na nandito, even yung mga teachers and students na nandito, ay for sure, very timely and relevant po yung ating topic this morning. And you will learn a lot of things about AI tools for modern academic libraries. And so without further ado, let me introduce our resource speaker for this morning. So our resource speaker is none other than Mr. Roel Cyrus S. Magpantay, an EdTech leader and current Solutions Engineering Unit Head of BDGM, or the Business and Development Growth Market of CNE Adaptive Learning Solutions, specializing various EdTech integration. So he works closely with educational institutions to assess EdTech readiness, design solution architectures, and align digital tools with institutional goals and learning outcomes. And with a strong focus on strategy, enablement, and client success, he helps schools drive sustainable digital transformation. And so, dear participants, please join me in welcoming our resource speaker for this morning, Mr. Roel Cyrus S. Magpantay. Good morning, Sir Cyrus.
Good morning. Good morning, Claire. Good morning,
Morning.
everyone. We are very excited to be with you today. Ang dami po natin, no? So marami pa pong nagjo-join. So if you know anyone na dapat po nagjo-join po sa ating session po ngayong araw na ito, please feel free to invite them po to join us na po because we will be starting already. Ayan. I hope that you can see my screen already, Miss Claire, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. So for this morning, I'll be discussing about empowering the modern researcher. And for this session, I'll be also sharing with you one of the tools that we have in CNE Adaptive Learning Solutions. No, it's an AI-powered tool that you can use for you yourself can use as a researcher, and also pwede rin po ninyo ipagamit sa inyong mga students. So for this session, we will be having a short activity which is called the Research Circle. And then after that, we'll be discussing about reframing AI in research from misconceptions to meaningful practice. So unahan ko na po kayo, medyo limited kasi yung time natin ngayon. So we can talk about a lot about how to use AI and how AI can help in research. Kaya lang kaunti po yung time. So I just chose some of the features and also some of the features of the AI powered application that we have, and also to address some misconceptions about using AI in research. Pero talaga marami pa po tayong pwede pag-usapan about using AI. And also, we'll end with sharing with you how AI can be part of your modern researcher's toolkit. And of course, we will open the digital floor for question and answer later on. So, let us share po muna nga po kasi I believe we came from different generations. Kanina tinitingnan ko nga po yung kung sino yung mga attendees ngayon, no? And I believe we came from different generations, no? Ako kasi I graduated years ago na. So, at ako po ay millennial. So, medyo matagal-tagal na po akong graduate, no? But if you can share, what research survival kit, no, do you have? No, nung nag-research po kayo or ngayon na nagre-research po kayo, what's the one thing or what's the one tool that you would definitely use po or you have to have when you create your research? Sige nga po, share natin sa ating text box or sa ating chat box. What research survival kit do you have or do you have to have when you create your research? Ayan. Wow. O mga AI na yung mga sinasabi. O Google lang daw, sapat na. O, Killbot, yes. Um, Open access repositories, yes, you have. You have Gemini, of course. Uh, Meron pa po bang iba? Mga parang high-tech na yung mga ano niyo po mga digital toolkit ninyo or research survival kit po ninyo ayan. O ChatGPT daw sapat na, ayan. Publish and pair. Okay. So, basically, you have here some sabihin na natin mga high-tech tools or AI-powered tools that we have. But alam niyo po ba, nung panahon ko, ito lang ang research survival kit. Okay, napakalayo sa mga shinare ninyo, no? So I have to have my index card. Of course, you have to go to your library. And yung index card, alam niyo po ba yung gamit ng index card? Yung susulat mo dyan yung quote sa harap. Yan yung turo sa amin ng teacher namin noon. Malalaman niyo tuloy yung edad ko, di ba? Susulat mo yung quote sa harap, yung feeling mo yung pwede mong i-quote, i-cite mo sa iyong research. Tapos sa likod, isusulat mo doon kung saan libro or reference mo siya nakuha. Alam niyo po ito, librarian po yung marami sa inyo. Yan yung turo ng teachers natin. Sulat mo sa harap yung, kunyari, quote. Tapos sa likod, yung year of publish, syempre title, author, tas year of publication, something like that. So that you won't miss it, no? Kasi minsan nakakalimutan natin, Of course, you have to have coins kasi papa-photocopy mo yan. Ayan. Tapos nung panahon namin, alam niyo po ba na kailangan ko pang pumunta sa computer shop. Ayan na nga, mga edad. Kailangan ko pa pumunta ng computer shop para mag-rent ng computers. Tapos doon ako gagawa ng research. Tapos isa-save mo yan sa disket. Ayan, mga kapanahunan. So napakahaba po ng time na ginagamit natin or ginugugol natin sa pagsulat natin ng ating research. But time has changed already. And artificial intelligence has really played a vital role na po in everything that we do in the education landscape, no? And also as researchers as well. Napakadali na po ngayon mag-research. Napakaswerte ng mga bata ngayon, di ba? Hindi na sila kailangan pumunta. I remember I had to go to Rizal Library in Ateneo because nung time namin yun yung parang pinaka-modern and pinaka-updated yung mga books na library. So imagine I had to go there, I have to pay sa library para lang makapag-research. Pero sila, 'di ba? Andiyan na, nasa laptop na nila lahat ng kailangan nila, no? So, and it's not their fault, no, that they have these technologies available for them to use, no? And it's not really bad to have a technology, to have a tool that can, make your tasks easier. Ano ba naman yung masama? Para lang yan, isipin niyo lang po, para lang kayong dati, traditional tayo maglaba, 'di ba? Pero nung nagkaroon ng washing machine, there's now an option para maglaba and also pati nga magpatuyo 'di ba? You have your dryer already. So bakit hindi mo pa siya gamitin? Bakit tayo magtitiis doon sa traditional way? So I'm just sharing you a practical way to see it, no, to look at it. But it's just like that, no. So if you have a tool that can help you do things faster, then why not use it, no? So now let's try to evaluate first, no, our view on artificial intelligence in research. So now, let me ask you po to draw a circle. Kung sana meron kayo notebook dyan sa tabi ninyo. So draw a circle dun sa inyo pong notebook. And then, this is what we are going to do. We're going to create our research circle. Okay, handa na po ba kayo? Sige nga po, mag-like nga po tayo if you are ready. Or heart reacts nga po tayo if you are ready with your pen and paper. Ayan. Ready na po ba tayo? Okay, so now we are ready. So, ang gagawin lang po natin, no, I hope that your circle is big enough because you're going to write something inside it, no? I forgot to mention. So, you're going to write something inside it and then you're going also to write something outside the circle, no? So, I hope that you have space. So, for example, research is exciting. Yan. So, I'm going to share with you as a word. Tapos, if you agree dun sa statement po, you are going to write the word inside the circle. If you do not agree that research is exciting, you're going to write the word outside the circle. So, parang in or out lang to, no? In or out. Pero gagawa tayo, we will place it in a circle. So, it's in if you are in agreement, no, do sa statement, and outside naman if you do not agree with the statement. Okay? So ganun lang po siya kasimple. So first off is the statement. Students who rely on AI will learn to conduct research independently. So if you think that AI can support your students to work on their research independently, write independence inside the circle or outside the circle if you do not agree. Okay? Ayan. Next, using AI in research will help students develop essential research skills. I'm sure there are research teachers here. No? So if you think that AI can help your students acquire essential research skills, place the word skills inside the circle or place it outside. Ayan, may nagsusulat na. Sa paper niyo po ilagay, sa sarili niyo pong paper, Ma'am Cristobal. Sir Cristobal po ba to? Or ayan. O, sinulat na ni Sir Cristobal sa loob. Sige, thank you, sir. Okay. So next, if students use AI tools, the role of research advisors will become more important. So kung may research po tayo na tool, will that make you more essential, more important as a research advisor? Place it inside or outside. Ayan. And then, the next statement, AI-assisted research will prepare students for real-world or future work environments. Ayan. So now we will place readiness. So does AI help your students be more prepared in the future workplace, in the future work environment? So place it inside the circle or outside the circle. Readiness po ang word natin. Ayan. And then the last one is AI use in research decreases the risk of academic dishonesty and unreliable output. So mas nakakatulong po decreases not increases. So decreases the risk of academic dishonesty. So nakakatulong po sa integrity yung AI. You place it inside and or outside. Ayan. Sige nga po, before I share with you the next slide po. Sabihin nyo nga po in the chat box how many words you placed inside your research circle. How many words? If it's 3, 4, 5, so that I can know your answer. 1 lang. So si 1 lang si Ma'am Elijah. 2, 4. Okay. So all are inside the circle. Oh, very good. Turbon 3, 2, oh, okay. Very interesting. So, iba-iba tayo, no? Meron ding mga 5 at meron ding mga 3, 2. Ayan, very good. Oh, now, somehow, I have a grasp, no, as how you see AI po sa research, no? So, because, ito po yung meaning niya, no? So, if you place the words inside the circle, you feel like or you believe that AI strengthens those skills or those yung mga concepts na nilagay po natin. For example, independence of your students, readiness of your students. You feel like AI strengthens those or can strengthen or can help strengthen those skills po or those concepts inside your circle, inside your research circle. So, yung iba dito, 5. So, feeling nyo lahat ng mga binanggit ko kanina can be, can be strengthened by and can be supported by AI. But if you place it outside, ito, yung mga marami na, feeling ninyo, o nandun pa rin tayo sa paniniwala na these concepts can be weakened or may parang threat yung AI dyan sa mga yan in terms of integrity, advising, yung pagiging research advisor nyo po, or yung pagkakaroon ng research skills ng ating mga students. So, it's very interesting that we have different views, no? And I hope that this session can somehow parang makapagbigay sa inyo ng option or di ba para mag-isipan yung ating pong mga sagot later on. So we'll go back to your research circle later on. Okay? So now let's address po those misconceptions that we have. And let me introduce to you one of the solutions that we have in CNE Adaptive Learning Solutions, which is Jenny AI. So Jenny AI is an intelligent research assistant. So basically, this is an AI-powered tool that you can use po, again, as a teacher. Other books that would like to finish your research. Hindi na po ba mga nagre-research po dito? Mga nagtatapos ng ating masteral, doctoral, no? Pwede nyo po itong gamitin. Or, pwede nyo rin po ipagamit sa inyong mga students if you are a research teacher, no, or if you one of the requirements of your subject is a research or a study to be created by your students. So pwede rin po sila sa kanila ito, no? So basically it looks like this, no? Tatlo lang po yung divisions niya. So that you can work on your paper all in one place already. So you have here at the center, ito po yung working area ninyo. It works like parang Word document, no? So mag-edit kayo dyan, magta-type kayo dyan. No, later I will show you some of the features. And then here in the left side po is your library. So this naman po will include the researches po that you yourself have researched. And then you can also include po yung mga online researches that Jenny has recommended for you to use. So pwede nyo ilagay yan dito. So this will ang tawag dito, organize your research. Remember yung kanina yung parang index card. So this will be your index cards already. So dito na po lalabas yung mga researches na o yung mga photocopy natin na copy na traditional, no? So this will give you a chance to organize them and have a copy of all those researches. And then dito naman po sa kabilang side, sa right side, is the chat box. So para naman siyang ChatGPT. So if you have questions about research or if you need support sa inyo pong pagsulat, you can use the chat feature here on the right side. Okay. So now let's again reframe AI in research. So hopefully this will give you the opportunity to reflect if AI can still support our students no po as they write their research. Ayan. So number one po that the point that I would like to share with you is AI acts as a thinking partner, not as a thinking substitute. Do we have that notion po that if you use AI, parang, ay, hindi na yan mag-iisip, ay, hindi ko kopya na lang yan, hindi na nila gagamitin yung utak nila, basically, as a teacher. And of course, that's our first concern as a teacher. Syempre, we would like to train our students, we would like them to acquire the necessary skills. Pero paano pag may AI, hindi na sila mag-iisip? So that's a basic misconception po when you use AI. No? So let me show you how how Jenny can create a document or a research. So dito po, ayan. So nag-create po ako, no? Nag-click po ako ng new and then it asks me to answer this. What are you writing today? So this, you can place here your topic, no, or the title of your research, or maybe a prompt, no. And look how Jenny evaluates po the prompts or the titles that you include here. I intentionally wrote here in Filipino so you can see na kaya niya rin po makaintindi ng Filipino or any other languages po that you use. Nakikita niyo po, nag-iba po yung color niya, no, from red to orange. This is because Jenny is evaluating if your prompt is an excellent prompt, no? So, malalaman niyo po yan. So, as a research teacher, alam po natin yan if your research is smart, no? Or ano po, very specific and measurable and so on and so forth. So, you also have here, it will also ask you to select or choose between the different headings. So I chose here smart headings and let's see what will happen if I click start writing. So once I click start writing, this is what will happen. Ayan. There you go. So meron ka na po ngayong outline or mga titles pa lang naman pala. Hindi naman outline. No? So yung mga titles po or basic parts ng ating research automatically because I chose that headings, no, standard headings. And then look at how Jenny can help you po, no. So as you move your cursor in the different parts of research, nag-aano po siya, no. Nakita nyo? Nagsasuggest po siya ng mga researches, ng mga studies that you can cite doon sa inyong introduction, for example, sa panimula ng inyong pag-aaral, yan, very Filipino, no. Nag-search na po siya ng mga researches that you can cite doon sa specific parts ng inyong study. So here, but it doesn't end there po, no? So, kunyari, na-cite niya po, gusto niyo po ito. You have an option po to read the content of that research, no? So, babasahin niyo po yon, of course, as a researcher, kailangan basahin po natin yan. And then, you have now the decision to accept that specific recommendation. So, it's very easy na po, no? So, the use of AI, nagre-recommend na po si Jenny ng mga researches that you can use in your study. And it's that easy, no? So magre-recommend siya, and then you read it, and then you accept or decline the recommendation. So pag ganun po ba, hindi na nag-isip yung mga students, accept na lang sila ng accept, no? So yun ang tanong doon. So here you can see that artificial intelligence accelerates the process. So no travel time na, no going to the library na, no photocopying na, yung mga toolkit ko dati, di ba? And also, it augments access to knowledge. Napakabilis na po niya ng magkumuha ng mga resources. And that involves po 250 million po resources that you can have access to, including journals and academic publications in Science Direct, Elsevier, and ResearchGate. And these are credible po ng mga sites where publications, online publications are being housed, no? So hindi po siya kukuha dun sa mga hindi reliable na mga sites, no? Alam niyo po 'yan, mga AI hallucination, nag-iimbento na lang or minsan mali-mali na yung mga nasa site. So talagang ang kinukuha niya lang po um are the sites na very credible. Now, sa process po na yon, no, if you're going to think about, yes, Jenny will recommend or AI will recommend you the researches, no, or the studies that you need in your research, but you still have to think, no, what is the focus of the research content? You have to read them, especially tayo po as research teachers, di ba hinuhuli po natin yan, na kapag sa defense, or even in your advising, no, huliin mo kung binasa ba niya talaga. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Bakit mo siya dinagdag dito sa research mo? Why is this essential to your study? So you have to also think about that, no? And also, can you better articulate its relevance? Nakita niyo po kanina, quotes lang yon or citing lang. It just cites some references, but it's up to you to explain it based on the context, based on your study. So there's still a process going on. Hindi siya yung basta inaccept mo lang po, no? So therefore, the researcher still exercises critical judgment. You have to evaluate, verify, and validate. Dadaan pa rin po tayo sa ganong proseso, hindi lang po kayo accept ng accept, di ba? And also, it drives original thinking because you have to develop your argument still, you have to share your insights again, and also, kayo pa rin po yung nagbibigay ng direction do sa research kasi you have to accept, or if you have questions, you have to also ask if you're going to use the chat feature, di ba? So, kayo pa rin po yung merong drive or na magbibigay ng direction dun sa inyo pong research. So therefore, AI handles the speed and support. That's okay. Mas mabilis. But the researcher still ensures the substance and make sure that it is based on the standards, especially if you have requirements in the research. So see, hindi naman siya, yes, nakatulong siya, it became a tool, but you still have to do your work as a researcher. So the next one is AI supports the research process, but the researcher drives the decision. So that's na-share na nga rin po natin kanina. So one thing or one feature that Jenny can support you is in terms of filtering your references. So if you would like to filter your references by year or range, halimbawa 5 years ago, 10 years ago, yun lang po yung gusto nyong recommend, mga researches na ihanapin niya, you can filter it. So very, very, easy. And also, this will save you valuable time from browsing through countless sources just to discover na hindi siya fit dun sa filter, dun sa required time, no, na kailangan nyo po dun sa research ninyo. And one favorite thing that na gusto ko dito kay Jenny AI is it automatically lists down your references based on the format po na required dun sa research natin. Ito yung pinaka-hate kong gawin nung kapanahunan po namin kasi you have to type this manually, and then minsan nga yun nakakalimutan mo ano ba yung title, anong year, tapos you have to go back to the library just to make sure na tama yung year, tapos yung mga research advisors ko binibilang pa yan, yung ilang space ba yan dapat, kulang ng comma, kulang ng colon, ano ba yun, ang dami-daming kailangang isipin, problemahin ko pa ba yan? Diba? So basically, dito po, automatic na po siya. So, once you have quoted or cited a reference, halimbawa si Obiso, lalabas na po siya sa baba. You don't have to think about it because that's a very, very low, di ba? Low level thinking naman yan, no? Para mag-type ka pa ng mga references. So, this will automatically be done. And you support na po kayo dyan ni Jenny AI. So, Therefore, AI can support you by formatting your citations, and that's very, very good news. And also, it also surfaces relevant literature based on the filter po that you have cited or indicated. But again, even with those features, kailangan mo pa rin mag-isip as a researcher, di ba? Iisipin mo how important is the recency of research in my study. Kailangan ba yung mga studies ko because of my topic, kailangan yung mga recent kasi the concept emerged just recently, kunyari ngayon lang. So kailangan ang mga research ko based on, 'di ba? On research na recent. So mahalaga yung recency or okay lang ba na medyo mas matagal kasi it's a very the concept or the argument that I'm pointing out is, hindi naman siya bound by time. So should I include references from multiple publications? Kailangan ko ba siyang hati-hatiin? Kunyari, merong recent, merong hindi masyadong recent, because that's also important in my study. And also, what are the expectations or requirements regarding the timeline? So meron bang requirements binigay yung school ko? Am I also guided? Diyan na po papasok yung guidance niyo rin po as a research advisor, no? Na dapat ganitong mga itong concept na yan, nag-emerge siya nung last year or during the pandemic. So, dapat yung timeline mo or yung mga references mo nung panahon na yun. Something like that. So, all those things you still have to think about, no? Hindi ibig sabihin na lumalabas yung mga references, hindi ka na mag-iisip, right? So you have to also evaluate those references being provided to you. So therefore, you have to select appropriate resources, decide which studies are most relevant and up-to-date. Kahit pa milyon-milyon yan, kayo pa rin po yung pipili, di ba po? And also, you have to evaluate the recency and relevance of those researches, aligning them with the requirements provided to you by your research advisor. So therefore, AI helps you find and format sources, but researchers ensure sources are relevant, current, and credible. Okay, so let's go now to the next point. So AI accelerates the analysis, but the researcher examines agreements, gaps, and contradictions across studies. And that's basically the job of a researcher, right? Kailangan tayo nakaka-identify ng gaps and also contradictions and also similarities between and among the studies that we read. So in Jenny po, meron po kayong option again to place your the researches or the studies that you have collected in your library. So ganito po yun. Nakita niyo po may mga PDF files. So these are researches po that I uploaded myself. Ito yung copy ng research na na-research ko myself. So you don't have to just rely on AI. Pwede rin kayo rin po yung mag-isip or mag-research. And this can be also ang tawag dito, requirement from your research advisor na, o sige, pwede ka mag-AI pero ganitong number lang. Tapos ganitong number naman if you, a certain percentage must come from you pa rin. So you can place it here. And the advantage of you placing it here is Jenny can read it for you. Kasi nga pwede kayo mag-chat, di ba? So kagaya po nito. So for example, I have here a research in my library. Ayan. So, i-open ko po yon, and once I opened it, it will lead me to the copy of the research, no? Ayan, nagre-render pa po siya. And then, because you place it in your library, Jenny can read it for you. So, if you have questions, halimbawa yan, excuse me. So, paano ito mauugnay sa aking pag-aaral? Ayan. So, tatanungin niyo po si Jenny. So, siya na po magbabasa ng research for you. Tapos, magbibigay po siya ng insights based on your question. But again, these are just insights, no? You have to read it, you have to contextualize it again as a researcher. And you have to really understand it kasi syempre i-defend mo yung paper mo, no? And ganun din po tayo dapat as a research advisor. We are very, very much needed now more than ever because kayo po yung talaga magko-cross-examine ng mga research ng ating mga students, no? Even if they ask AI to assist them, kayo pa rin po yung makahuli. Alam natin yan as teachers, isang tingin pa lang, alam mo na kung binasa ba or hindi, no? Mga estudyante, di ba? We have that certain power as teachers, no? So, artificial intelligence, of course, can assist you in organizing your references and also enables instant research support, no? Sa inyo pong mga researches. And again, that's a good thing, no? Let us not be threatened by it, no? Because you're just using another tool in your research. But again, ang pag-iisipan nyo pa rin po, no, as part of your research circle here is what gaps exist in the literature. So, ang dami mong literature. Of course, you have to read it. And then, nakaka-discover kayo dyan ng mga gaps, di ba? Ng mga things that they have discovered, things that they have evidence na dahil nga nag-research na po sila, no? And but still you have to look for gaps. And that's basically the core of a research, 'di ba? You have to have a research problem that fills in the gaps, no? And also, how can these studies complement each other or maybe contradict din? Pwede din naman, no? Nagko-contradict sila sa isa't isa. That's why you have your research, no, to really find out kung alin ba talaga ang tama or alin ba in our context here, for example, in your specific school, in your specific uh, society or sa target ninyong population, no? Kung alin doon ang katotohanan, doon sa mga katotohanan na na-research po nila, no? And then, how does each study strengthen or support the argument that you are building? Of course, as a researcher, kailangan mo ng mas maraming mga research to build your argument. So see, even if Jenny is providing you with all these resources, you have a lot to think about still. No, you have a lot to, work your brain cells with. So you are still building your critical thinking and your research skills. So therefore, the researcher contextualizes sources pa rin, no? Explains how each study fits within the research problem. And also, you still exercise critical comparison. And basically, that's the core of a researcher, no? That's the core of research. You have to be critical, no? Analyze. Ayan, yan na kaya talaga higher order thinking na po ang ating pinapractice, di ba? You have to analyze arguments, gaps, and contradictions across studies. So therefore, AI can organize information, and that's a good thing again, but only researchers can give it meaning and context. Tayo pa rin po, no, ang kailangang umintindi ng research po ng mga binabasa natin. So therefore, no, the modern AI, I hopefully, do sa mga na-share ko po sa inyo, you have now reflections as to how AI can be part of your modern researchers toolkit. So, number one is AI accelerates the research process, no po, no? So, yes, napapabilis po yung ating research process using AI. You have now your references, no? Magre-recommend na po sa inyo si Jenny ng mga references. And it reduces time spent on drafting, editing, and organizing ideas, no? And it allows researchers to focus on analysis and insights, and that is more important, no? I'm sure most some of us would say na apart kasi ng research yung patience, yung mga soft skills ba? Part kasi ng research yung meron kang tawag dito, yung diskarte ba, no? Kasi ganun tayo tinuruan ng research ng mga teachers natin, yung diskarte mo, paano ka magba-budget. Nagiging part din siya ng mga natin, magba-budget mo yung pera mo kasi ito na lang, pupunta ka pa library, magpapaserox ka pa. All those things are soft skills that you also learn when I also learned when I did my research, pati nga pakikisama kasi syempre may yung patience mo ba nawawala na, 'di ba? Pag gutom ka, pagod. So it also comes with it. But now po sa panahon po ng AI, no? Yes, you can still learn that, and those skills po can be also learned through with devices, no? na that and that with the technologies that we have now. And actually, this is also preparing them for the future ahead because sa workplace naman po, gagamit pa rin naman sila ng AI, and whether you like it or not, kahit sabihin nyo pong bawal, gagamit pa rin naman po sila ng AI. So why not give them the opportunity, the right tool, such as Jenny AI po, to for them to use, no, in their research so that they can focus on analysis and insights. And this is more important more than everything, no? More than, having intentions, more than, having the right spaces between paragraphs. Yan, inisa-isa ko yung paper ko, puro ganun eh. Puro ganun, puro pula. Sobra ng space, ito, lagyan mo ng margin. Those things are very much basics lang yun eh. No? So, dapat ang pinag-uusapan na natin ngayon, you have all these available information in the world now, no? Napakadali nang makakuha ng mga information. But ang problema ngayon ng mga estudyante is paano nila ngayon iintindihin 'yun paano nila aalamin kung alin doon ang totoo, hence fake news, and also, di ba, alam niyo na, manipulation through all these misinformation in the media and in the internet now. So, dapat ang kailangan nating maging skill ay in terms of analysis, in terms of critical thinking, no? Being critical with all these information available. Next is AI enhances critical thinking. Yan na nga, sinabi ko na nga po kanina, no? So, hopefully, no, as you let your students or you yourself use AI, it helps you spark deeper inquiry. So, syempre may ChatGPT. Meron naman talagang mga tools na that you can use. For example, in Genie AI, you have your chat, you have your, nagre-recommend na nga siya ng mga researches that you have, you can include in your research. But, it doesn't mean natatamarin ka na. 'Di ba? Sana 'yun yung ituro natin sa mga estudyante. Yes, you have AI o halimbawa, labas na nga tayo sa research sa math problem. So for example, hindi nila masagot yung math problem, lalagay nila sa isang AI tool. Tapos they will let that specific AI tool to solve that problem for them. Yes, it can help them solve the problem, but I hope that ang ituro natin, magkaroon sila ng deeper inquiry. Paano yun? Paano yan makuha? Paano ko yan maintindihan ng mas mabilis? At hindi lang yun nagka-copy-paste lang sila ng sagot. Yun kasi yung magiging problema dyan if you just copy-paste. And Jenny is not doing that for you. Binibigyan ka lang niya ng researches, nagko-quote siya, pero hindi niya kinopya yung buo yun. Tas nilagay niya doon sa research mo, tas gumawa na siya ng research mo for you. Hindi ganon, di ba? Nag-iisip pa rin po si researcher when they use Jenny. And through these features, it's still, hopefully that sparks, no, yung eagerness ng mga students to really look for more research, no, to support their study. And sila pa rin kasi yung magli-lead ng analysis, no, interrogates insights. Yan, tatanungin mo ngayon, kailangan mo ngayong make sure na you really understand the research, and also you have to ask the right questions. Ayan, di ba? And also, make the final judgments as well. Dapat ikaw pa rin yung magbibigay ng final judgment sa pagsulat natin. And lastly, AI strengthens source integrations in research. Ito na nga, yung sinasabi natin about integrity, no? There's a question on integrity even before the age of AI. So let us be clear with that. Minsan kasi sinisisi lang natin yung AI. Ay, ngayon, mga mandaraya na yung mga estudyante. Hello, nung panahon natin, nandadaya din naman tayo. Traditional nga lang. Kahit nagta-typewriter ka pa, nandadaya ka din naman dati. Nandadaya din naman tayo dati in our own ways. But of course, alam natin yun na hindi yun dapat gawin. Pero, how can Jenny support po integrity? Nakita niyo po, kapag nag-cite siya ng source, sasabihin niya po yung source kung saan nanggaling. And that is basically an ethical way to cite resources or to use resources in your study. Hindi niya basta kinuha lang yun tapos 'di ba? Kinopy paste niya or word per word niyang kinuha po yun. Actually, you can still paraphrase nga whatever Jenny has quoted based on your specific context. So, therefore, 'di ba, as librarians, we know this. Okay lang naman kumuha ng quote or mag-cite ng references, but make sure that you include the references in whatever you are writing. So there must be proper attribution and academic integrity. And that is very much evident in Jenny AI. Ayan. So therefore, if you look back po, no, as we end, I'm sure marami pa po tayong pwedeng pag-usapan again on research and also AI, and also there are a lot of features pa po ni Jenny that I can show you. So if you would like us to schedule a demonstration or in-depth demonstration of the product of Jenny AI in your institution, please do tell us kasi we have a lot pa po to share about Jenny AI. But going back po do sa research circle na ginawa po natin kanina, no? Tingnan nyo nga po yung mga nasa labas. Did we address those things na po, no, based on our short, very, very short discussion this morning? Sa palagay nyo po ba na-address po natin yung mga skills na nasa labas po ng research circle natin? Or do you think Jenny can help you po, no, in making this po part of your research circle, making all those skills or concepts outside this circle po be supported, no, and strengthened by Jenny AI as your AI companion in research. Ayan. So hopefully po, this session has given you more insights in terms of the use of AI in your research. Ayan. So, Miss Claire, are we opening the floor na po for questions?
Hi, sir.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Thank you so much po, Sir Cyrus, for that very interesting and fruitful discussion. Kahit ako, madami din ako natutunan, and I believe yung mga participants natin are very engaged dun sa session natin this morning, and I hope madami po tayong questions or clarifications for our speaker. So we're now officially opening the Zoom floor for any questions. Sige po. Meron po bang mga questions po from our participants? Please type your questions po in our chat box. Or if you'd like to unmute yourself, okay lang din po. Just raise your Zoom hand para po ma-accommodate po kayo. And so far, I think nagko-compose pa ng mga questions yung ating participants, but meron lang ditong chat sa chat box natin, Sir Cyrus, na thank you daw po, and nilulook forward niya na maikascade yung mga insights na natutunan niya dito sa klase niya. Ayan, from Teacher Chini or kay Ma'am Chini. Right, dear participants, meron pa po ba tayong um, question or clarification about the topic na shinare po sa atin ng resource speaker natin for this morning? This will be the perfect time to raise your question or your clarification po. Ayan po, sir. Meron lang ditong question from a participant. Sabi niya, sa part daw po na magsasuggest or magpa-prompt, may lumalabas na mga suggestions. Can we still edit it or pwedeng gamitin na po yung results as is? So doon po sa Jenny AI natin.
Okay, so that's a very good question po. Thank you for asking that. So, sa Jenny AI po, no, what mangyayari po is it will suggest po references, no? So, lalabas po doon yung specific um it will cite, no, yung reference po no, na specific, I would say, a quote from that specific reference. So maybe a short explanation about a specific concept mentioned in the study na mahalaga po dun sa study natin. So ilalagay lalabas po 'yon as I showed you. I'm trying now to open my account. And then kayo po as a researcher can still edit that. Sige, pakita ko po. Can I share my screen po, Miss Claire? Ayan.
Sure po.
Ayan, since we still have time pa naman, ayan. So, halimbawa po ito, so ayan, nag-recommend po siya, no, ng isang research. Sorry, na doble ata yung na-recommend, ay, na lagay. Ayan. So, this specific research, for example, and then I can read this, so I can click it, and then read the specific research, no? So, pwede, you can open it. And then, kung gusto niyo po siyang i-paraphrase, kunyari, kasi you feel like mas gusto niyo po siyang i-contextualize. At dito na nga po pumapasok yung mga skills na sinasabi natin kanina. You still have to think about, how to contextualize the specific statement here. So, pwede niyo pa po siyang i-edit. So, yan, na-edit pa po siya. Ayan. Tapos, again, after that, nakita niyo po, syempre, puro research po yan. Hindi naman po pwedeng yung research niyo puro ano lang, no, puro quote lang. Ayan, kunyari magkakaroon ka ulit ng specific quote halimbawa dito. Ayan. Ay, sorry. Ayan. So, hindi naman puwedeng puro quote lang. So, after that specific quote, for example, yan, kailangan niyo pa rin po siyempre maglagay ng mga parts ng so in this study, so magsusulat ka pa rin po ng specific mong, explanation about that, study that you have read. So, it's like that 'no. So, ang napabilis po niya is the searching for references and very useful references at that 'no, para hindi ka na po mahirapang maghanap. But you still have the power to accept it 'no, or let it try again and look for other resources as well. So ganun po siya, it works like that. And it's also not linear. Ibig sabihin, you can still start with your introduction or maybe start with your literature review, which is yun naman ng tamang gawin dapat. As a researcher, bakit natin to inuuna yung introduction? So dapat nagre-review ka muna of related to literature, di ba? Bago ka magsulat ng specific parts. Kasi you would like to review the literature that we have already. And then again, kung meron na po kayong na-cite, ilalagay niyo na po yun sa references dito sa baba. So itong part na references, hindi niyo na po siya kailangang isipin aside from choosing format that it will follow. Ayan. So very, very easy to use po itong Genie AI. And there's a question here if it's okay for beginner na mga researches po natin. I think it's okay naman, especially kasi po ang problema ngayon is kahit po sabihin niyo namang bawal, gagamit pa rin po yan ng AI eh. Yun po ang problema natin. Minsan para tayong nagpo-police. So lagi tayong nanguhuli, nanguhuli. Why not it's a I don't know if this statement fits yung if you can't beat them, join them. Hindi naman gano'n, no? But ibig sabihin, if you think that their students are using a specific tool, then why not teach them to use it responsibly, 'di ba? Turuan na lang natin sila how they can use it responsibly. And in this specific example, why not provide the tool? Kasi pwede niyo po what you can do as a researcher is, open your Genie AI, let me check kung ano yung mga ginawa mo. You can check here yung kanilang library o ano dito yung mga sinite mo at tinulong ni Genie AI sa inyo. So, excuse me. Um, ang tawag dito, you can actually use their accounts, no, to better understand how they use AI. So, mas maganda yun kasi mas nakikita nyo rin po how they use AI instead of just, ano po tawag dito, instead of just letting them use whatever they like, no? Ayan.
Thank you, Sir Sai. May follow-up question lang regarding that. So, yung mga sinuggest po ba ni Gen AI would be considered as plagiarize?
Yan nga po yung question about
Uh,
integrity. Actually, plagiarism naman is um, making a specific work your own, no? Without citing it correctly. Yun naman yung plagiarism, yung kinopya mo. Kunyari, kinopya mo yung isang part ng libro, tapos hindi mo siya sinite, sinabi mo gawa mo siya. So that's plagiarism. But here, plagiarism is not happening because you are actually citing yung references correctly, no, and responsibly. So when you have cited it responsibly and correctly, hindi po yun magiging considered as plagiarism. And you are actually helping your students pa nga be responsible in citing references, di ba? Mas okay pa yon kaysa sa hayaan natin silang kumopya at gumawa ng mag-chat GPT tapos kokopyahin lang nila. So that is actually this much more responsible use of AI pa po.
Right. Thank you so much po, Sir Cyrus. Naku, ang dami na nating questions ngayon. Hindi na sila nahiya magtanong. Thank you so much po, participants. But we will cater at least 2 questions na lang po. Meron lang ditong nagtanong, sir, ano daw po yung difference and advantage ng Gen AI compared to other platforms like ChatGPT, aside po doon sa mga references. I believe nabanggit na din siya kanina, no? Though,
Oo.
ayan.
I think ito na lang i-address natin, Ms. Claire. In
Um,
terms of that po, yung comparison,
mm,
we can do that kasi ayoko naman po magsabi ng mali ng iba. But let's focus on the ano na lang po, the features of the platform that we have. So, I think dito sabi ni Sir Voltaire, no? So, may ano po, do we have to declare that we utilize the AI in the methodologies? So ito po, sir, and also to our participants po, this is where your AI guidelines in your institutions come in. So, kailangan may guidelines po kayo talaga sa inyong institution that, for example, sa lesson plan ba nilalagay niyo na rin na ay meron kayong assistance. That's actually a responsible way to do it, no, to use AI. Even in our emails, alam niyo po ba yun daw po dapat ang sinasabi na I was kasi sa amin ang dami naming emails. So it's also we also use AI naman na talaga, no, as we create our work, no. So dapat talaga responsibility natin to guide our students to um state that. So actually it's part of your guidelines sa institution, but we highly encourage po um ang pag-cite po ng resources. And lastly po, I think in terms of designing Jenny being used other than I think research, ayun yan siguro ang tanong ni Sir John. Yes, you can use Jenny AI po in any other requirements po or any other na mga bagay po na sinusulat po natin, no? For as long as it requires research or citing references. For example, if you are asked to write an essay, no? Tapos ang essay niyo po dapat informative essay or a comparison between ganyan cinemas before and cinemas today, mga ganyan, something like an informative essay. So pwede pa rin po nagamitin ito ng ating mga students. No? Last na lang po yung tanong po ni Miss Mayela. Ayan. So yung mga prompts po dito na lumalabas ay ano na po siya, parang it's an explanation, it's a contextualized explanation na po coming from the source. So parang quotation na po siya. Hindi siya direct quotation eh. So it's an explanation based on the coming from the source, no? So ano na po siya? Hindi siya word per word. So it's an explanation coming from the source already. But again, dahil nga po you can still open the research po and look for and read the original research. Pwede rin po kayo mag-direct quotation, yung word per word. But dapat nilalagay pa rin natin, 'di ba? You use quotation marks and then you place there who mentioned it or who cited it in their research. So again, thank you, Sir John. This is really a big help for our students. No? So we highly recommend this book for you to use. And also yung mga teachers din po, if you are struggling sa pag-juggle ng paggawa ng research at sa ating mga work po as teachers, this is actually a very good tool para hindi po tayo masyadong ma-stress at matapos na natin ang ating masteral at ang ating doctoral studies, no? Habang nagtuturo po tayo. Ayan. So, thank you very much po. Thank you, Miss Claire.
Thank you so much, Sir Cyrus. And thank you din po sa mga participants natin na very active sa pagtatanong and yung mga clarifications. I believe you have lots of questions then or interesting clarifications about the platform na na-share po natin, which is the Jenny AI. But don't worry, if you'd like to know more about Jenny AI or if you'd like to have an in-depth presentation or walkthrough ng platform po natin, we can request that through our evaluation form later. All right. So let me now proceed to the next part of our session, the salespartners.com. So I'd like to share that we have a partners journey portal for you to check the activities, events, learning resources, digital solutions and products from CNE Adaptive Learning Solutions, as well as other resources that you can explore for your institution. So you may visit www.salespartners.com.